Now, this session is going to be about how to prepare a scholarly article or paper for publication in an academic journal. What kind of organization that you need to do, what is inside each of the structure or the outline of a manuscript or research paper that you need to publish in a journal. Now, the first thing is the title, then the author's name or names, and the abstract, then the keywords, and then the body of the text, which is introduction, method, results, and discussion and conclusions, and then acknowledgement and followed by references. Now, of course, when we are doing that, we need to actually look at all these different parts in specific terms in order to understand what to include in your article or in your scholarly paper that you want to publish. Of course, it's not publishable unless you meet certain criteria. And of course, the word criteria is plural, not singular. So what I will do now is I'm going to talk about the actual title of your article. How do you create the title, or how do you write the title in the first place? What kind of elements you need to have in the title? Now, in the title, of course, there are certain elements that you need to be aware of, and these elements need to be looked at very closely. For example, in an article, you need to look at the structure, which is mainly the title. The title aims mainly to advertise your article. In other words, you want to advertise your article, you need to work on a good title that can actually make it very, very attractive and attracts audience. So a great title is the one that draws the audience attention to your article so that they can read it further. And the title should reflect, as one of the journals is saying, its content very clearly. In other words, it enables the readers to decide what is relevant or whether it's relevant for them or not, for the readers. The title needs to be catchy, specific, and it should avoid expressions that are a little bit of a thesis, usually, which is like a study of or investigations into or observation and so on. And it should have no abbreviations or jargon in the title, so no short forms of the title or parts of a term. Now, you need to be accurate in your title. In other words, it needs to reflect what is inside the content of your work. This helps the services like indexing ones or abstracting ones extract some of the keywords that are found there and needs to be used. These keywords needs to be extracted quite easily, and they help in the cross-referencing as well. So an effective title should need to identify the main issue of the article, of your article, and it should begin with the subject matter, perhaps. And it needs to be accurate, it needs to be unambiguous, in other words, very clear, and it needs to be more specific, and it actually reflects on the whole of your paper. It needs to be short as well, as much as possible, the title, and it needs to draw the audience attention to make them read your article further. So that's really basically what a title should be.